Project X, X you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna I just wanna rock. Body yada yada. Shorty got that body yada yada. Hit it once, no time. Side up, fuck, you gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side.
Good morning, everyone. It's LaShante, the Crafty Coder. So listen, I have had some questions. It's been on my heart heavy. So I'm trying to figure out, number one, how I'm going to take over the world. But that's a different story for a different thing. I want to talk to the billers that work in the AR, or billers who do claims, right? My question is, how do you work your claims? Do you look at the medical records? Are you reading the medical records before you do the appeal? Is it something that you're actually understanding what you're looking for? Or when you get the appeal and it says it was bundled, you go back and you just send a generic appeal and says, I don't agree with you, the CPC-I edit. And then your second level of appeal, it comes back upheld and you resend another letter that says, I don't think you processed it right. My question is, are you wondering why it's not working for you? Are you one of the people who actually wants to make a difference? Do you want the right now money, or do you want the long money? It's all about the long game. When we're dealing with these providers' money, we have to figure out ways as billers, account reps, coders. We have to figure out a way to get them more money. If a provider can make $1.9 million just with all the denials that they have right this second, just imagine how much more money can be made when we actually go through the claims, figure out what the problem is. Was the claim actually coded correctly? That's what I want to know. Like, was it coded correctly? Because if it wasn't, we don't need to appeal that. We need to actually go back to the provider and explain, hey, this couldn't get paid because we missed this part of the story in the documentation. Now, if it can be appealed, then you appeal it. But when you send your appeal, I definitely need you to go into the documentation and into Adobe or some kind of PDF viewer thing and underline, highlight what you want them to see. If your information, your supporting documentation is on page 5, I need page 5 to be the first thing that these people read when you send in your appeal. I've done auditing, and I'm telling you, if I got to fit too many pages, I'm denying your claim all over again. And I'm not going to feel bad about it, because guess what? If you take too long, you're just not going to get paid. Timely filing. So let's talk about it. I really want to know. I really want to know. I want to know, do you just post the payments, and when you do, what do you do with the claims that were denied? Like, what is your guys' plan of attack for that? Like, what do you do? What are we doing with those claims that were denied and the appeals were upheld? Let's talk about it. Crafty Coder.